But I think we're in the mode of wanting it to cool down a little bit. And unfortunately, even in the long term, I say long term, the next 7 to 10 days, it looks like it's going to stay pretty warm. We have a ridge that's in place across the eastern half of the country. You can see all that orange color. That's basically the hot air that's under high pressure. And it's actually going to be expanding as we head into the next several days. That's Sunday and Monday, even Tuesday of next week. The cooler air stays well off to our west, so no big cold fronts coming our way, and we'll continue to see those 90s at times, at least approaching that. You know, normally we're at about 79 for this time of year, so even mid to upper 80s is considered much warmer than normal. And we could use some rain as well. We're behind by well over 2 inches. In fact, approaching a 3-inch deficit there in the Asheville area, over 2.5 inches behind just for the month of September. So it goes to show you how dry it's been, at least for the short term. We're not looking at a deficit for the year though, but all it takes is a short stretch of dry weather to really get drought going. So we're going to have to, again, keep an eye on things, hope that we can get some rain. We see some showers pushing through the Nashville area into Alabama. But unfortunately, a lot of that's not going to hold together for us. We'll see a few showers get going in the mountains tomorrow. At 11 a.m., just a few clouds, maybe a stray shower in the upstate. But look at this. I mean, just really not picking up much moisture at all. Can't completely rule out a quick downpour tomorrow afternoon. Considering how hot it's going to be, might actually see a few showers bubble up just because of that. But looks like by 8 o'clock, looking mostly dry. Temperatures holding near 90 in the upstate. We're looking at 80s around the Asheville area, 70s for Hendersonville. Tonight down to 65 with a few clouds in the upstate. So at least it feels good in the morning, kind of refreshing as you step out the door. But by around 10, 11 o'clock, then the hot conditions start settling back in. 60 for you in western North Carolina. Hour by hour for Thursday, we're back in the 90s. In fact, near record territory. The record is 95. I think we'll get up to around 91 to 93 for upstate spots tomorrow. Cooling back into the mid 80s during the evening hours. Let's take a look at your rate the day. We're not going to go with a 9 this time. We're going with an 8. We're scaling it back since it's going to continue to get hotter, and we're not looking at much beneficial rainfall. Now, in the tropics tracker, we've got Jerry and Lorenzo that are not going to be threats to the United States. I'm just going to focus on Karen, which does not look like a big threat either, but it's something we got to watch. It has a very strange track. It goes north and then does a little turnaround. So by Thursday into Friday begins its U-turn, and then by Monday is going to begin to push off toward the west. But how strong it will be and how far west it will go, all still in question at this point. But we'll be watching it. No indications, though, that the U.S. is going to get any major impacts out of Karen. Next 7 days, well, we've got low 90s for Thursday. A front does move through to take the edge off the heat just a tiny bit, but still upper 80s are expected for Friday into Saturday. By Sunday, 90 degrees again, upper 80s into next week. There is a sign that potentially by next weekend, so not this upcoming weekend, but the following, the early October timeframe, we may get our first legitimate cold front to finally knock out this summery heat. So we'll keep our fingers crossed for that.